brothers and sisters. Oh, it feels so good to be back in front of your screens. It's the return of the king, the black conservative himself, Jethro Johnson, that's right. And today we have quite a bit of news to cover. But before we get started, y'all know I gotta get to the sponsors. All right? So here we go. Today's sponsor is Stereotypes Stereo Search Engine. Okay? This search engine helps you find Sony, Kawasaki, Dell, whatever. Just all these stereo products in one search engine because it's so hard to find an entertainment system that is tried, true, and certified. Stereotypes Search Engine can help you find the stereo for your music pleasure. So remember, when diversity gets too hard, just use your stereotypes. That's right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today is kind of an episode that's a little bit more important to me. You know, a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more personal, you see, because lately I've been noticing, I've been observing, okay, the feminization of men in America, okay? You got boys out here now. You got boys out here now wearing pink. You got boys out here now listening to music made by women. You understand? You got boys out here now dressing up like Spider-Man, who just dresses up in a leotard. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, if you look at the sheer scope of the Spider-Man costume, the contours, the shapes of everything that you put your manhood into, you know what I'm saying? They have that in the Spider-Man costume, and it's too tight on the male body, okay? Stop dressing up like Spider-Man if you consider yourself a real man, okay? But the reality is, the feminization needs to stop, and you know how we're gonna stop that? Is by watching sports. More importantly, by watching football, the manliest sport there is, okay? You guys think wearing pink, you know, you can still be considered straight. But let me tell you something, you can't, okay? You can't be straight if you're wearing pink, all right? It's just not true. So the thing is, you know, and it's not even like, you know, I'm saying that and I'm hearing the way it sounds, and of course y'all gonna say I'm homophobic, but I ain't homophobic. I listen to Marvin Gaye all the time, okay? So I can't be homophobic, okay? You know, I just don't like homosexuality. That's all it is. I'm not a homophobe, but I don't like gay people and I don't like looking at them. But I am not homophobic, all right? Okay? Just so we get that clear. Homosexuality is uncomfortable for me, but that don't make me homophobic, all right? So, now that we got all the trigger warnings out of the way, let me get down to it. We need to, as men, watch more football because it don't get more manly than football, all right? What makes it so manly is the hard-hitting action, okay? Hard-hitting action. All right, ain't nothing more manly than knocking another man over. But see, it goes a little deeper than that, all right? It goes a little deeper than that, okay? So what I love is in football, you know, they got them little, you know, they got the big broad shoulder pads. The big broad shoulder pads, all right? But then also, they do have the tights, all right? They got the tights that kind of scrunch in their little hand butts, you know what I'm saying? They take the butt, scrunch it in, all right? So you got a powerful man butt. So what happens then is your teammates, okay? You have one who will bend over in front of the quarterback, all right? Now hear me out. Bend over in front of the quarterback, and that, I believe, is the true meaning of wide receiver, okay? Because the thing is, okay, no, so actually that point sounds like something else. So actually what I want to say is, forget that. So the quarterback, the leader, okay, of the football team, all right? So what he does to let the person that's bent over, okay, what he does to let him know that he's ready to receive is he takes his little hand, all right? He rests it gently right under the right under the sack, all right? Okay, so that point, actually, so I'm actually realizing how that sounds right now. And, and the thing is, okay, you can make anything sound, some kind of way if you try hard enough. But what I'm trying to say, all right, what I'm trying to say is, so basically, the whole point of football is teamwork, all right? So what I love most of all, no, listen, okay, hold on. This is becoming something else. All right, hold on, here we go. What I love most of all is the camaraderie when a good play is done. All right, you go up to your man, your brothers in arms, and give them a little pat on the butt. You know what I'm saying? You tell them, I like what you did. Let me touch your butt. Okay, so that actually, so I'm on, I'm realizing now that, this is going to go on the internet and people are going to turn this into something that ain't, all right? Just going to turn it into something that ain't, I ain't homophobic, all right? I ain't that. But also, football is a very manly thing. There's so many things in this world that we do to our men that feminizes them. They need to watch more football, okay? So just ignore the bending over in front of another man. Ignore that, okay? Ignore the quarterback who has to rest his hand gently upon the sack of this man who is to give him what he desires. Okay, so which sounds terrible, all right? And not only that, when the quarterback gets, when he gets tackled, they call that a sack. So, I feel like this episode is kind of just spiraling away from me. It's one of those situations where I really wish I would have thought about what I was gonna say before I said it. But the thing is, okay. So the thing is, let's look at basketball. Houston Rockets, okay? Texas. That is the most manly state there. Okay, so, we're back on it. I got my point back. We're back on track. Okay, basketball. All right, you got your little shorts. That's great. They're not as short as they used to be. Very manly, all right? You do a good play. You also touch them on the butt. All right, well, I guess, I don't know. I mean, maybe hockey. Anybody watch hockey? Do they touch butts in hockey? I don't know. I don't watch hockey. I should watch hockey. It's pretty manly. They fight all the time. That's right. If you want to be manly, you watch hockey. Okay, you want to be a real man, you watch hockey. You watch them heaving, muscly men handling sticks. God damn it.
Through the night.